Greetings to my friends on YouTube and Facebook, wherever else this video is going to be seen and shared. It's, if you know me as SaleenDriver, then it's SaleenDriver. If you know me as Dane, it's Dane. Recently, I did a rant. People who know me know I love to rant. I did a rant of the idiocy surrounding the Washington Redskins, who are now, as of the day I'm shooting this, which is, July 17th, 2020, they decided that they're finally going to bow to the pressure of the woke and change their name. They haven't decided what as of yet, but it ain't going to be the Redskins no more. So, I don't know what they're going to do about that. All those decades and decades of video and audio and articles and print and pictures and books, all with the word Redskin on it, and now you're changing your name. What are you going to do about all that other stuff? What's the NFL going to do about all those football follies videos and Super Bowl videos and videos of big hits and big blocks and fantastic finishes and whatever else they have? Were you going to cut all the Redskin videos out? You're going to blur the logo out? You're going to edit the audio to take out the word Redskin? Ooh, is the Redskin going to become the R word? We can't say a whole bunch of words now. They're this word and that word and the other word. Oh, what are you going to do, you woke sons of bitches? You linguini spine jerk-offs. But that's not why we're here. I decided that since doing that for the list of all the teams of the National Felons League was not good enough. I've got other video ideas. So I'm going to make a video today with my list of baseball teams. Yes, it's time for the MLB list. Major League Baseball or Major League Bitches. Whichever you prefer. Caveat. I am not a baseball fan. I was long ago when I was a kid. And my papa, my dad's father, was a big Red Sox fan. Used to take me to games at Fenway Park every now and again. And I guess at that point I followed the Red Sox. I stopped following the Red Sox when we moved to Florida. At the time, Florida didn't have a baseball team. Didn't care about baseball anymore. Stopped watching it. Don't really care about baseball now, so not a fan. With that in mind, let's start off in somewhat alphabetical order. Starting with, now these are team names, and in most cases, not all, but most cases, I found ways that these team names can be offensive. They need to be fixed. I don't know who the baseball commissioner is. He's probably some leftist panty waste like all the others, and you need to get on this, sir. You need to fix these because you're offending people and you may not even know it. So here's my suggestions to you how you're going to fix this. First up, you have the Arizona Diamondbacks. Oh, Diamondbacks. No. Two problems there right off. Diamondbacks are a very aggressive form of snake. They're hunters. They can be very aggressive animals when threatened. So we can't have aggression in today's woke society, where no red meat eating manly man male type behaviors. So aggression is definitely off the table. You'll offend the new wave feminists. And of course, Diamondback, you're exploiting a type of animal, so the animal rights people are offended immediately. So, got to come up with something else. I don't know, Arizona sunburns, Arizona dry heat lovers. I don't know. Think of something. Atlanta Braves. Come on. This is obvious. Like the Braves with the tomahawk chop. Just like the Florida State Criminals, but that's another video. Don't worry, college football. I'm getting to you eventually. But the Atlanta Braves, it's obvious. You're exploiting our Native Americans who were perfectly happy running around in their tribes and doing all the things that Native Americans did before the evil white man came and wiped everybody out, except they didn't wipe them all out because they didn't. But the Native Americans are offended, even though they're not. And no Native Americans have come forth and saying the Atlanta Braves are offensive. But they're offensive to somebody, so change that name. And no more chopping. No more war chants. No more Indian music through the loudspeakers. And none of that. You're offending people, Atlanta Braves organization. You're offending people. You're bad people. Stop it. Baltimore Orioles. Well, Orioles is a bird. You're exploiting the name of a animal for evil capitalist profit. We can't have an evil capitalist profit, so you're offending animal rights people. So stop it. Boston Red Sox. Now, on some of these, I actually went out and I researched the origin of the team names. And in the case of the Red Sox and the White Sox and the Cincinnati Reds, they're all named after an article of clothing. Literally, the teams wore Red Sox or White Sox, or in the case of the Reds, they wore Red Sox, but they couldn't say Red Sox because that name was taken. Something like that. So, other than offending nudists, I can't see how you could offend anyone with Red Sox, White Sox, or the Cincinnati Reds. So, you guys are fine. Keep your names. That's fine. If you think you're offending nudists and you can't live with yourselves by being named after an article of clothing, then by all means, change your team name. That's fine. Chicago Cubs, well, two problems there again, just like the Diamondbacks. Cubs are a type of bear. Bears are aggressive. We can't have aggression in the woke era. We can't have any of that, red meat eating, male chest pounding, stuff like that. It's all got to be beta male, pajama boy, sitting in your basement, sipping your soy lattes with the little teeny marshmallows in it, and think, that kind of thing. That's what we want now. No more male aggression. It's got to be pajama boy beta male. So can't have that. And of course, you're exploiting a type of animal for evil capitalist profit. So you're offending the animal rights people. Cleveland Indians. It's the same thing as the Braves. You're exploiting Native Americans for your own profit. So we can't have that anymore. So fix that. Colorado Rockies. Well, this was a toughie, but then I realized you might be offending people who don't feel like they're privileged enough to live in the mountains. The mountains are full of white, rich people skiing and drinking hot toddies and chasing after snow bunnies. And so poor people might be offended because they're not rich enough to live in the mountains. So guess you'll have to fix that. You can think about that between your little, that kind of thing. So, Detroit Tigers. Well, tigers are an aggressive cat species, so can't have aggressive cats, aggressive animals. And, of course, you're offending the animal rights people because all cats, even if they have long, sharp claws and big, man-eating teeth, are all cute and cuddly. So, got to fix that. Houston Astros. I had to think about this one for a minute But Astros, Astrodome, Astronauts, Houston is home to the Houston Space Flight Center or whatever it's called. And you're going to offend the conspiracy theorists who don't believe we ever went into space or went to the moon. And of course, you can't go into space and show pictures of the Earth being round to the flat earthers. So you're offending those people. So you got to fix that. KC Royals, your royalty, rich people, you're offending the poor people. Fix that. LA Dodgers. Well, I looked this one up. The LA Dodgers used to be the Brooklyn Dodgers. And evidently the Brooklyn Dodger name comes from people, refers to trolley dodgers. I'm not even sure what a trolley dodger is, but how in the hell can that be offensive? But they are based in Los Angeles, so you can probably offend anyone for anything. So probably people who are bad at dodgeball will be offended. But I can't think of a reason to change the name. Los Angeles Angels, you're offending agnostics and atheists by naming your team after something biblical, angels. So got to fix that. Miami Marlins, well, you're offending animal rights people because you're exploiting an animal name for profit. Milwaukee Brewers, people who don't like beer, people who are former alcoholics, I guess they'd be offended. So even though they probably make up a small minority of the population, you're going to have to fix that. So no more Milwaukee Brewers. I don't know. Milwaukee, I don't know. I've never been to Milwaukee, so I can't tell you. Minnesota Twins. Well, Twins. I know Twins refers to the Twin Cities, but most people probably won't get that. They'll probably think twins like, babies. And people who can't have children or wanted twins but didn't get twins, they'll probably be offended. So I guess we'll have to fix that too. New York Mets. Mets is short for Metropolitans. And I guess other than people who can't afford to live in a metropolitan area of New York City, I don't see how the New York Mets can be offensive, other than their play, which is offensive. New York Yankees. Well, Yankees, Jesus. The entire southern region of the United States hates Yankees, so you're offending an entire half of the country. Plus, everybody hates the Yankees outside of New York City, so you're offending literally the entire country with the name Yankees, so you're going to have to fix that. Or maybe you won't. Maybe you don't care anymore. Philadelphia Phillies. I don't know. I couldn't think of anything, so I'm just going to say leave that alone. Pittsburgh Pirates. Pirates were aggressive white guys with swords running around, raping and pillaging and sinking ships and robbing people and cargo, and that's offensive. So we'll have to fix that. Maybe you could call yourselves the Pittsburgh, I don't know, nice guys. I don't care. Oakland Athletics. I guess that could offend people who aren't athletic, which is a lot of people. San Diego Padres. Well, that's a religious connotation because padre is one way of saying, priest, preacher, father, whatever. You're going to offend all the atheists and the agnostics, so you got to get rid of that. San Francisco Giants. That's going to offend short people. St. Louis Cardinals, that's going to offend the animal rights folks. Also, could offend agnostics and atheists because Cardinals are a rank in the Catholic Church. So now you've got atheists, agnostics, and animal rights people all hating on you. So change the name. Seattle Mariners, Mariners are men of the sea. A lot of them are probably fishermen. That's exploiting animals for profit. You're offending the animal rights folks and all the pescatarians. So I'm sure they'll be pissed off too. Tampa Bay Rays, well, at one time they were referred to as the Devil Rays, so you'd probably offend agnostics and atheists, but they dropped the devil part out some time ago, so now they're just Rays. They're offensive to two groups of people, definitely. Animal rights people, because you're exploiting animals for profit. And you're also offending people who actually like baseball, because the Tampa Bay Rays do not play good baseball. So either get rid of the team, which you probably should anyway, or change the name. Texas Rangers, well, Rangers were a law enforcement group in Texas. Of course, all law enforcement is all evil, racist, white guys, even though that's not true, because almost every law enforcement organization has all races, all sexes, all 7,000 of them. They're a pretty diverse group. But the Texas Rangers were all evil, racist white men, so we can't have that, even though the facts show that they're not. But facts don't get in the way of the woke's feelings. So there you go. Toronto Blue Jays, again, exploiting a type of animal for profit. Can't have that. And the Washington Nationals, well, probably won't offend anyone except people who don't like the city of Washington, D.C., because it's full of crooked politicians and scumbag lobbyists and other exploiters of the people and wasters of the taxpayers' money. But it is the team of the nation's capital, and it's also, the nation's capital is mostly populated with leftists, so that team is probably shielded from anything short of a full-on nuclear meltdown. So that's it. I've suggested the renaming of the majority of the Major League Baseball team names, because the majority of them offend somebody, no matter how small or minuscule that group is. So you got your work cut out for you, MLB. In this age of wokeness, you cannot continue to do business as usual. Certainly, there are 2 or 3 teams on that list that are in immediate danger of being disenfranchised for various reasons, for a couple of different reasons, just like the Redskins, and I guarantee you soon the Kansas City Chiefs. Anyway, that's my rant for today about the stupidity of the woke era, which is taking over and doing all kinds of stupid things. But those are my suggestions to hurry up and get it over with so we can move on to something else. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. I do appreciate that. It helps with the searchability of my channel on YouTube. If you have questions, comments, or concerns, down in the comments section, I read them all, I respond to them all. However, if you're going to be a jerk, you're going to troll me, you're otherwise going to be offending me in some way, I'll just delete the comment and I'll block you. If you're new to the channel or you've been here for a while, you haven't already done it, please click the subscribe button. That's that little red button on the down on the right side below the screen. Click the bell icon when you do that, so when I upload new videos, you will be alerted. I hope you found this video humorous, as it was meant to be humorous. We have forgotten how to laugh in this day and age of the woke. We need to remember how to laugh again, or as a society, we are in big trouble. So I hope I've taught you how to laugh again a little bit. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I'll see you in my next video.